So at the end of this video, you should be able to understand the state of the Pi network coin and if it's going to pump or it's going to dump. So currently right here on Crypto Bubble, you can see we are on weekly right here. You can see a lot of crypto coin in the top 100 cryptocurrency right here is actually doing well. They are all in the green, which signifies that they are actually pumping. You can see XPY is pumping by 70% right here, Render 25%, Bearer 31%. A lot of them are actually pumping. Some of them are just beginning to pump. They are still dumping. But you can see right here that Pi is minus 28%. Pi is actually dumping currently in the last week. Even if we go on to the last days right here, you can see Pi is also down by minus 10%, while coins like Doge, Pepe, XPY, Pool, Fatcoin is doing really well. Move is doing really well. Shiba is on 14% right here. Near is beginning to come up little by little. So you can see still in the 100 crypto coin in the market, only Pi is pumping as hard as possible. And you can also see that right here on CoinMarketCap. You can see all of the graph in the last 7 days. But then as we move on, Tron is not really doing well in the last 7 days. But if we go down right here to where we have Pi, which is currently sitting at the number 24th crypto coin, you can see it is actually dumping. You can also see right here that the price has gone down to 0.8230. Remember, I made a video telling you that if Pi goes down below 1.50, it's definitely going to dump as hard as possible. And that is exactly what we are seeing right here. After the breakout was just right here, after the breakout down to less than $1.5, decided to go all down. Now, a lot of people on social media have been actually saying that the market is actually going to pump. And you can see right here, the community sentiment is 89% bullish. But what does this mean? Does it mean that the market is going to pump? Now, I think the reason why people are thinking Pi is going to pump is all because in the crypto market right now, as you can see, in the last week and in the last days, it has been pumping really hard. So a lot of people are thinking Pi is going to follow suit really soon. But then I want you to be very pessimistic with this right now. Yes, I've always called out for you to be optimistic in situations like this, but I also want you to be very pessimistic. A lot of things have happened with the Pi core team not disclosing some information and the rest, and has actually affected the price of Pi, and that is exactly what is affecting the price of Pi. And I still believe that institutions, big whales, are actually still manipulating the price of Pi to get it to a favorable point. Yesterday, I saw a particular post from a big influencer on X talking about how the price of Pi could literally reach 0.3. Yes, $0.3, even less than 0.01, $0.02. Now, why I do not think it's going to get to 0.0, but I actually think it's possible for Pi to actually keep on dumping and get to 0.3 before actually picking up, based on what I've seen right here on the graph. But then there is hope, because based on the graph, there is also a point that Pi could actually get to, and it could literally bounce back to $2. So I want to give you this whole dimension to it. There's a possibility Pi can bounce back from this point to $2 and start moving further. There's also a strong possibility that it can dump up to 0.3. What I want you to understand right here is technical analysis is not really a full clear indication of the direction of the market. So you need to actually understand that manipulation happens, and manipulations in the market, big ways and institutions always influence and override technical analysis. So you want to be careful about that. But then I always have one particular strategy when it comes to Pi. What I see in Pi is what I see Bitcoin is. So definitely the way I would handle Bitcoin is exactly the way I'm handling Pi. So what I think, despite the price of Pi, the best strategy you need to use is use what is called a dollar cost average, whereby as the coin dump, you keep on buying. So you buy at 0.9, you buy at 0.8. If it goes down to 0.5, you buy. Now, you do not need to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You can just buy $5 worth of Pi, $10 worth of Pi. For a beginner, you could start from there. Personally, I would buy around maybe $200, $300 worth of Pi as the price keep on dumping. So it is very necessary, because that way you are able to accumulate large amounts of Pi with different price range. And in the end, when this coin start pumping, which definitely is going to do, probably not, it's not going to actually do that in 2-3 days or 7 days. It's going to do that probably in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, even the next 24 months. So that is basically what is happening in the market for now. I just give you an overview of what could happen. Yeah, it could literally go to $2. It could also fall down to like $0.3. But let's talk about this particular article right here. And let me give you an idea right here on what is happening in the market. So this is the Pi network price prediction. Pi coin drops below $1. Can it rebound higher than this price? Now let's go through some of the information right here. The Pi network price today shows continued weakness as the coin, once surging higher to $2.99 in late February, has since dropped by 68%, now trading around $0.86. Despite its underwhelming performance, some analysts remain hopeful about its potential for a rebound. The reason being that it is all based on utility. Now, what is the current struggle of the Pi? The Pi coin price has been grappling with series of challenges, including continuous decline and an ongoing issue with token unlocks. The most recent data reveals 5% drop in the past 24 hours, with the price hovering around 0.923. Additionally, the Pi coin market has seen a decline in trading activity, with the Pi network trading volume decreasing by 30%, slipping below $200 million. So you can see the analytic right here. This is the resistance, which is just around 0.5. This is the support. Now this is 0.6. It means if Pi should break down this resistance, I can see the RSI indicator right here. If it can break down this price, it's definitely going to go down to as low as 0.3, I think so. But if not, it hits this support and then start a rebalance, it could literally pick up right there and move up to $1, and then we can move on to the next resistance thereabout. But then, will Pi network have a rebound? So let's cover this. Despite these ongoing struggles, some analysis suggests that Pi coin value is showing sign of recovery. Yes, it can. A decrease in the price of token unlock from 30 million to 3.8 million per day has helped reduce some of the selling pressure. According to technical analysts, if Pi cryptocurrency managed to maintain the support zone around this point, which currently now is below this point right here, it could potentially bounce back to a $2 primary target. But then the price is at this point, showing us a strong indication right here. You can see right here what the market has done in the last 7 days, minus 28%. Where other coins are doing well, even Ethereum is also doing well, but Pi is not. Pi is the only coin in the top 100 crypto coin right now that is actually dumping really hard. Now, let's move on. In addition, Pi network news highlights a strategic partnership with this. I think I said this yesterday. A community-driven platform aimed at improving governance and transparency. This could help restore confidence in the Pi cryptocurrency value and lay the foundation for future price appreciation. So, guys, basically that is all about the news for Pi. Like I said, it's a two-way street. It could literally dump to $0.3, and the strategy should remain the same. Dollar cost average, keep on buying, keep on holding, keep on increasing your portfolio for Pi. Or it could pump by reversal and go on to $1 or $2 mark, and then everybody is happy again, hoping it will get further. But that is the two-way street about Pi, so keep that in mind. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I make these videos for educational purposes. Make sure you do your due diligence research before making any decision whether to buy or sell your Pi. So guys, that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video and see you in the next video.